Hey, I built a six-figure short-term rental business in just 14 months in 2023, and I'm gonna show you how you can do the same thing this year. One of the things that's really popular right now with Airbnbs is Airbnb arbitrage. That's the concept of leasing out a property long-term, furnishing it, and then re-renting it as a short-term rental. Lots of people are making good money doing this, but unfortunately they're making mistakes that are costing them profits. The reason why Airbnb hosts are losing a lot of money through the Airbnb arbitrage strategy is because they're not properly doing the work up front to ensure they have a good property to begin with. What's that mean? It means they're not negotiating a good monthly rent rate. You should be out the gate talking to the property owner about the value that you're going to be adding to the place and using that as leverage to secure a lower monthly rate, or even months where you have free rent. A lot of the hosts I see out there that are getting into arbitrage contracts, they are not negotiating as hard as they need to be. Their rents are super high, right? Even sometimes paying a premium rate because the landowners think they're giving them an advantage of letting them do that in the property. Wrong. You need to make sure that you have the owner understand the value that you're bringing to the place so that you can lower that rent, earn revenue and money, right, and still collect a profit each month, because there's a big difference between earning money each month, generating gross revenue, and actually earning a profit at the end of the month. Things like high rent are gonna eat up your profits before you even begin. Don't get me wrong, rental arbitrage is definitely something that you can do to grow and scale your business and be successful. But if you try and take corners, right, you don't do your homework and all the work up front that you need to, you're really gonna lose out on a lot of opportunity to make a profit. Use tools like rental arbitrage in the right way to make sure that your business is successful in the beginning. But the reason I'm telling you all this is because you can't cut corners in the beginning, right? Everything I'm about to tell you will mean nothing if you're cutting corners. So I have a short-term rental business where we leverage tools like rental arbitrage to be able to find places, furnish them, and offer them as short-term rentals. And we also have a co-hosting branch of the business. And through co-hosting, we actually have property owners approach us with properties, and we offer management services, right? And for those services, we charge a management fee. So you as a person starting your business, you can decide that you want to just use the rental arbitrage approach to grow and scale your business, or you can use co-hosting, or even a combination of both of them, right, to grow and scale your business the way that you want to. We've enhanced these methods over time to now generate close to $80,000 in revenue per month through short-term rental business. The most important things that I can convey to you guys is to care about the little things in your business, right? When you're setting up your business, care about the little things, and above all, be consistent. Every time someone comes back to your business, they want the same experience. So be consistent in what you offer. Everyone's saying Airbnb is crashing and burning, and it's not gonna work to set up a business at this time. But I'm telling you, the reason why I've been able to be successful even through all that noise is by being consistent and caring about the little things, right? Because those things both equal a good experience that I'm offering to my guests that stay with us. So that's how you stay relevant and successful in an atmosphere where people think the world is crashing and burning. The way you stand out in this crowd is to offer a property that is always clean, right? Everything always works. It's consistent, right? And you're offering the same product to your customer each and every time. So make sure you put the work into your property to make sure that it is comfortable and a cool place to stay, right? And people will come back and enjoy it again and again. In another video, I talk about how I equate my business to a car, right? I think of it as having an engine, it's got a transmission, it's got wheels, and it needs gas. I look at my business in the same way because I need to make sure that I'm focusing on what's going wrong, right? A lot of people will tell you, short-term rental business is easy, just build these processes and plug in things and everything works fine. Well, the reality is that things are gonna break down, right? You're gonna have a pop tire, you're gonna need gas, you're gonna run out of gas, maybe there's something in the engine that goes wrong. The trick is to always be looking at the car, always be having eyeballs on the car to make sure that you understand when there's an issue. You gotta make sure the tires aren't flat. If it has gas that's missing, or if you run out of gas and it stops, you gotta make sure that you get gas back in the tank, right? How does that even equate to short-term rental operations? Well, you gotta look at things like reviews, right? Are your customers constantly complaining about something in the properties, right? Are they not having positive experiences? Is your vacancy rate really high, right? Are you not getting as many book nights as you used to before the same time of year? Is your revenue, your bottom dollar at the end of the month, are you losing profits? These are things that you need to keep your eyeballs on, right? You gotta look at the car to make sure that you're always assessing performance and then making adjustments or changes or implementing fixes when you need to. A lot of people you'll talk to in this space, they make it sound so easy, right? Like you just set things up and then you forget about them. That is not the case, right? It's not that easy. It's work in the beginning to set processes up. It becomes easier, but you still need to have active monitoring in place to make sure that those processes and those systems that you built and the people that you have running them are all operating in concert effectively, right? You got to do some work to make sure that you have that monitoring in place, to make sure that the wheels in the car keep moving. And that's kind of it. You really just need to look at your business like a series of wheels and engines and transmissions needing gas to go, right? It's a car. That's really the trick to all this, is building the car, having the car in place, but making sure that it keeps going. The wheels keep turning. Everyone likes a fast car. I like my cars to go fast, so I try to make sure that they're running as fast as possible as well. And if there's an issue that pops up, then we'll address it when it happens, and we'll address it quickly, right? Because we got to get back on the road. I know it's not pretty, but as someone who does this for a living, I've been doing this for years, I can tell you that if it's done the right way, if you follow the processes and make sure that your car stays on the road, that it'll be really successful. You have a lot of fun doing it, and you will be a successful business owner and accomplish your dreams and your goals like I know you have and I know you can. If you found this content helpful and you like what you heard, I appreciate if you follow along my journey. Give me a like, subscribe, it really helps me out. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Michael Crockett. I built this 6-figure business in just 14 months, and I'm here to tell you that you can do the same thing. And if you subscribe and follow me, it helps me help you more. And that's what gives me joy, is helping you guys. So thank you.